If you understand that, then I'm going to make a breakout room, and all you need to do is write down 1 or 2 line answer. That's it. So take a picture. Meanwhile, I set up breakout room. Here we go. So I'm making 4 breakout rooms, and all you need to do, it's a group activity. Remember that one? I would be expecting 1 answer from the whole group. You can write it down or take a picture, or you can use computer whatsoever. This is classwork. Okay? Here we go. Please take a picture. And what you need to do, let's just read the question and then we talk about its answer. So free trade, there has been a considerable momentum to reduce or remove trade barriers in an effort to achieve free trade. Yet one disgruntled executive of an exporting firm stated, free trade is not conceivable. We are always at the mercy of exchange rate. Any country can use the mechanism to impose trade barriers. What does this statement mean? Please discuss among themselves, and I'm giving you 10 minutes to complete this activity, and then I'm going to be canceling the breakout rooms and discuss the answers. Here we go. Take a picture. Please turn on your camera during breakout room. Guys, you must turn on your camera when we have breakout room activity, okay? Turn on your mic, turn on your camera so that you can discuss.
Okay. Okay.
You must turn on your camera and your microphone. This is group activity. I want everybody to have interaction. Okay? Crystal, Nam, please do that. This is a group activity. You must turn on your camera and your microphone, please. This is a group activity. Okay? This is a requirement. So I have 2 requirements for turning on the camera. One is in the breakout room activity. Others are the exams. Okay? Fabian,
yes.
Please do that. Okay, everyone, please turn on your camera. So this is a requirement. This time you must turn on the camera when we're doing breakout group activity.
Okay.
Please do that. Okay, I'm giving you 10 minutes to please complete this. You don't need to write more than 2 lines, okay?
All right.
Just focus on the answer, that's it. Okay, guys, welcome back after a breakout room activity. So please send your answers in a group. You can take a picture, you can send the file, whatsoever you did that. So it means I have created 4 groups. So there is going to be 4 class participation activities, okay? 4, not more than that. Okay, let's talk about the answer. So free trade has been considerable momentum to reduce or remove trade barriers in an effort to achieve free trade. So yet the one executive said that free trade is not conceivable. We are always at the mercy of exchange rate. Any country can use the mechanism to impose trade barriers by manipulating the exchange rate. So it's true, false. First of all, this statement is true, false. 4 groups, please.
It can happen. It can happen.
Can happen. Wow. Others?
So by our understanding is you're in a free trade zone, but your currency is similar. And when the currency change, for example, if your currency devalued, then that's mean your export gonna increase.
Good. Wow. Other groups? Ping Ping and Janlab. What is your answer?
We said that like it is possible that the government like.
Well done, guys. Well done, guys.
Yeah.
Even though we have a free trade agreement, there is no tariff, nothing happened. But if the country wants to manipulate the exchange rate, it can control the trade. It can make the foreign exchange as a trade barrier and can reduce the trade restriction like that. So the answer is like that. So even though there is no explicit barrier, even then a government could attempt to manipulate exchange rate to the level that would reduce the foreign competition. For example, if you increase the exchange rate, what happened? Now you will be reducing your exports and also, if you decrease the value of your exchange rate, then what happened? Your local people find it costly to buy imported goods. So it acts like a trade restriction, right? And if you want to increase your exports, the government can reduce the exchange rate. What happened? Your products looks more cheaper to the outside world. They want to buy it, that's it, right? So even though it's a free trade agreement with all of you guys, with all other country members, but even then secretly government can manipulate the exchange rate, and what happened? It can impose trade barriers. Well done. Any question regarding our today's lecture? Anything you want to talk about? Jordan, Ping Ping, Florian, Janlep, Fabian, Min, Haley, Kathleen,
Nasir.
Crystal, Lota.
No question.
No, everything understood.
Okay, so from tomorrow we will talk about the next slide, that is limitation of a weak home currency solutions. We'll talk about in our next class. Okay, in our next class we will be having our first assignment as well. If no more question, then stay safe and see you next week.
Okay, sir. Have a good evening.
Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.